this many, 2 weeks till my due date. 1, 2. That's it. That's like two. Hey everybody, I am 38 weeks today. The baby is apparently the size of a pumpkin, which is giant, and that's in my stomach. I can't believe it. Real quick, I just want to apologize for not putting up this update on Thursday. On Thursday, I was feeling so just like tired. I tried, I had good intentions. I was like, I'm gonna film my update. Like I said that all day, and then I would just fall back asleep. I don't know what was going on. I just did not feel good. My body felt tired. My head was just tired. My eyes were heavy. So I apologize for not putting this up on Thursday, but I did want to get it up today. So some of the exciting things that have happened, Josh and I have done all our classes. We went to a breastfeeding class that was very interesting, and I talked a little bit about it in our vlog if you have watched that. And I was just kind of expressing concern, and you know, because I do want to breastfeed and it is something that I'm interested in. I'm trying so hard to not give myself these high expectations so that when I don't meet them I feel like a failure, you know, like I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then something happens, the baby comes and things just don't work out the way I envision them, and then I'm like upset or I feel like a failure. So I'm trying to avoid that. First goal is to get past the first 2 weeks, because I've heard that that was like the worst. The first 2 weeks are hard and painful, and so my goal is to get past the first 2 weeks, and then after that the next is 3 months, and then from there 6 months, and then we'll kind of see at 6 months and reevaluate the situation. So it was very informative, and Josh is he's just an awesome husband, and he's been very supportive. Like I said, if you watched the vlog, you heard some of his point of view about breastfeeding from a guy's point of view, and how he's gonna be there to support. And I really am so thankful for him, and that he was paying attention in the class and taking notes, and that makes me feel really happy that I have someone that's going to be supporting me. If it comes down to where I just have to formula feed, then so be it. I mean, I have no judgment on anyone who chooses either way. Some women just know they're not going to breastfeed from the beginning, and I have no judgment on them whatsoever. I feel like everyone loves their children as long as they're trying to keep them alive and they're doing the very best they can. So that's just, you know, maybe at the end of the day, once the baby comes, I'm gonna be like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. Formula feeding is just what I'm gonna do. Then that's, you know, the option I'm gonna take, and I don't want to beat myself up over it. The goal is to get past the first 2 weeks and just see and then go to the next goal from there. It was really funny because in the class, like, we're watching this video about breastfeeding and everything, and it's talking about moms that have to go back to work, or if you do have to pump. Some things that can help you relax, and it helps, you know, when you're pumping. You can even bring a little picture of your baby and look at them while you're pumping. And Josh and I just like looked at each other and we're like, that's like masturbation. It was just so weird. That's like breast pumping masturbation, like it was just really funny. I did have my doctor's appointment last Friday. My midwife just wasn't there that week. She was, I don't know, not available. So I did have the option to see someone else, and I ended up seeing a man doctor. I feel like a lot of the doctors that I've seen that are men, when it has to do with like women stuff, not just doctors in general, but like an OB or I don't know, the men that, you know, check you for like a pap smear and stuff. I feel like they're always like belittling me or like talking down to me. It was when I saw this doctor, I did not care for him, and I'm so glad that he's not going to be my OB. Like, they give me the option now if I want to be checked. They give me that option, so I was like, sure, why not? And then when he came in to check, he like made me feel really stupid for asking. You know, he's like, you know, I don't know why they even told you had an option. I mean, nothing's changing. You haven't had any cramps or anything. So, I mean, you're still, like, I'm not dilated or anything. But just the way he said it was just so rude. I'm like, well, if you're going to tell me I'm dumb, like, why would you even give me the option? I've just noticed that, like, I've had another experience with a male doctor. And just the way he would talk to me and just about my body, just, I didn't like it. I don't know, I just feel like they talk to me like I'm a child or something, and I don't know what I'm talking about for asking questions, and it's like, excuse me, you've never had a period in your life, so be quiet. That's just my experience. I don't know, you can leave me a comment down below and let me know if you had any experience, a different experience with a female versus a male doctor. Again, when it comes to things like OB, or I don't know, what is it called, like women's wellness, I guess, not just like any doctor. I think I have finally seen the beginning of stretch marks. This whole time I've gone without really seeing any, but now I've noticed them, and they're only on the front of my stomach, and I'll show you whenever I do the belly shots. But it's weird because they're like just clear, shiny stretch marks. And so my stomach is starting to look plastic or something because they're just really shiny as my skin is stretching. It's weird. But I was like, oh my goodness, there they are. The old stretch marks. They finally made their appearance. So, and granted, I still have 2 weeks, and that's if he comes on his due date. If he doesn't, I may have up to 2, or I may have up to 3, maybe even 4 more weeks left. So I may still have, he still has a lot of growing to do, so there may be more stretch marks, which is, you know, that's, what can you do about it? Another symptom that I've noticed, I woke up one day this past week and I was like, whoa, my boobs feel full. Like fuller than usual. Like they've been kind of feeling sort of like sad, deflated little balloons. And then I woke up and I was like, beep, 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 beep. And they were actually kind of like full. So that's a change, and I know that that means things are coming. Things are starting to, you know, take place in my body that are going to start preparing for breastfeeding. So I can tell that they've gotten they just feel fuller, not like hard or anything like that, but just a little bit puffy. And of course, the last thing that I want to talk about, if you haven't seen, we did do a online like Evite. I know I talked about the baby shower before in a previous pregnancy update. It is tomorrow. So if you can make it, that would be so awesome. We would love to have you there virtually. You can bring the virtual cupcakes or bring the virtual cake or punch or pie or whatever you feel like virtually bringing. And so it's going to be tomorrow, which is Sunday, and it'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 5 Central Standard Time. If you haven't watched the online invite, go watch it because we have a game going on. It's pin the sperm on the egg. So go watch it and put in your guesses. There's just so much going on, and we're gonna have more games that Josh and I are gonna play, and it's just gonna be a lot of fun, and we hope to see you there, and I'm just really excited about that. Well, that's all I have for you, and again, I thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate all the support, and I said that before, but I really do mean it. It is so just, it fills my little heart and my big belly to see all the support and the comments and just the kindness from everybody. And all the new subscribers out there. I'm just so thankful for all of you, and we hope to just keep seeing you around in the comment sections and get to know y'all better. That's it, and next week when I see y'all at 39 weeks, I mean, that's it. It's almost time. So I hope to see you at my next pregnancy update, and now it's time for belly shots.